you guys, what's up? So, sorry I haven't made sorry I haven't made a video in a few days. I've just been kinda, hanging out, I've actually been sorta busy-ish lately, I should have made videos Saturday, but, I didn't. I had no ideas to make videos on, Saturday, and Sunday was a bit hectic, and then, Friday, of course, I didn't make a video because the video I was gonna make, I ended up deciding not to do because, hashtag terrible self-confidence, hashtag low self-esteem. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to record about right now while I'm trying to find something here. Give me a second. Okay, so, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was, I've been getting a lot of, questions, and then I got a couple of, the questions I've been getting, some were, I don't think they were commented, but they were posted on some of the social media things I have, and they kind of asked me, how do I find the let me do it this way. Let me see. Oh, I'm filming on my iPod. I'm stupid. Hang on. I'll pull it up. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is answering some of your questions, and then you can feel free to leave any other questions you have in the comments below. Okay, guys, so, I remember a lot of your questions because they were, very specific questions, ones that I thought about good answers for all day today. Because I planned on making this video this morning, but I'm not a morning person, so obviously I did not get up early enough. God, that makes me sound lazy. Anyway, once my thing loads here, I'll be able to, where is it? I cannot find it anywhere. Oh, wait, I found it. So, question number 1. How do you find the confidence to make videos every day or almost every day, no matter what is going on? Well, let me just put it this way. I don't have... Okay, so I give off that I have a lot of self-confidence and that I'm a very confident person and all, and you guys might think from my videos, some of you know me personally, and you know that there are times when I'm not very confident in myself. Well, that's actually how I honestly feel all of the time, but I have kind of learned that, no matter what, you can do anything you set your heart to as long as, yes, this sounds really cheesy, that's what this video is going to sound like, really cheesy, but you can do anything you set your heart to as long as you just take all of that low self-esteem and that low confidence in yourself and that disbelief in yourself, as long as you take that and you basically tell it to, stick its problems up its butt, and you just go with whatever you want to do and do whatever it is that you wish to do despite all of this. Because, honestly, if I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't be a YouTuber. And, I'm not technically considered a YouTuber right now, but, I would not be making videos, I would not be doing this, I would not be, helping people if, if I had let my low self-esteem and my low confidence get the best of me. But I didn't. And I continue not to. There are times when I don't film just because of it, and then I feel bad about it, later on, because I'm like, maybe I should have. That would have been a good lesson. That would have been something to talk about. But yeah, that's really the best advice I can give you on that, is don't let it get the best of you. And some ways you don't let it get the best of you is just close your eyes and breathe, and just kind of breathe through it. And also another great way is to, like, I know for me, the ways that I kind of deal with my low self-esteem and low confidence, sometimes even right before filming, is I close my eyes and I think of all the things that cause me to have low self-esteem. And then I think about how all of those things don't matter. How I shouldn't let those things bring me down. And nobody should let anything like that bring me down. So yeah. Okay, question number 2. Wait, what is that? Oh. How do I prepare for videos? I don't, honestly. Because anytime I plan or prepare for a video, like, see, this is the one where, this is the whole context thing, like, do you mean, like, how do I set up every day when I, like, not every day, but every time I'm gonna film, how do I kind of set up this whole thing? Or do you mean, how do I, like, as far as, like, script-wise and whatever? Because I don't go by scripts, because when I do, they never come through. That is what I found. I don't know why. With me, it's like, when I have things, like, you know, scripted for me, never comes through. When I just do things right on the spot, you know, without really a general idea or plan of what I'm gonna do, you know, things just kind of tend to work out. And I think that's kind of what's gotten me a lot of attention from a lot of people, is that, you know, I'm not one of those people who spends hours or days planning things out. You know, one, because I would probably, with my very low, like, attention span, I probably would, you know, write a billion other things other than a script, and then 2 days later, I still have no script. Magic. I swear. But, yeah, anyway, so, this is my leather vest. But, that's kind of how I don't do things. One way that I prepare when I'm setting up to actually start filming is I usually try to find a non-populated area or a quiet area with obviously a lot of light. Like right now we're in front of my window, which is why you're getting this weird white light. You know, but I like places to be lit when I film and whatnot. I mean, I do film in the dark sometimes, but you know, stuff like that. And then I usually try to set up my camera where it's at an angle where you guys can kind of, you know, where it looks more of a, I don't want to say lazy, but more of a relaxed, just kind of, you know, friendship kind of thing, where it's just like, you know, it's not all having to stick it on a tripod thingy, even though I want to get one, because it would make really great angles, and I'd be able to do a lot more. I'd be able to start doing skits and stuff on my own if I had my camera on a tripod, you know, just something fun. But I usually try to set it up somewhere where, A, it's not going to fall down. That never happens. B, where I know it's at a good angle where you guys can see a lot around me for the most part. Small cameras, I'm sorry. And you guys can, you know, kind of, it's a spatial thing, really. My mind is 100 other places. I had Dunkin' Donuts coffee today. That was good, but Dunkin' Donuts, they don't make their coffee right. Even though it's good, they just make it weird. Anyway, back on topic. Okay, so that's really how I try to set up. And then also, I try to talk about as much, you know, with people before I start filming. I try to talk to them about as much as I possibly can, because, as you guys know, I tend to talk a lot, and my mind just kind of wanders off. Again, a squirrel has more of an attention span than I do. a dog does. Yeah. Anyway, so it's like I try to get everything that my brain has processed today and let it all out before I start filming. That never happens because there's always that one more thing or those two more things or those billion other things that I still have yet to say during the day to anyone. And it just kind of sits there mocking me. Anyway, as you can see, I'm not a very good example of somebody who's prepared to make a video. I just kind of roll with it. Honestly, that's also another piece of advice for when you want to start making videos. Express yourself. If you like to talk, I know something for me when I'm trying to kind of, this is part of the preparing thing. When I'm trying to prepare, I always get an angle where I can look at something without directly looking at the camera. Because even though I like looking at the camera, I do. It's just my mind is kind of all over the room and stuff. So it's like if I find one place where my eyes just kind of instantly go to, yes, I got a green finger. Green finger. That was from school today, doing a project. My computer. I'm talking too long and it's making my computer go to sleep. That's not the first time something's fallen asleep on me. But yeah, I try to find one place where my eyes tend to travel and that my head and my neck and just my body, I just cracked my back. That felt good. But, that my entire posture is generally facing, which is actually the corner right next to the camera, which is good. That's also how I sort of prepare to start filming, is I find a place where my entire body is lined up to look at, so it feels more natural, it's comfortable, and that's another thing, make sure before you start filming that you're comfortable with the position that you're sitting, with the position that you're leaning. You guys will see me, me, even though I sit, what am I doing? I'm sorry. Even though I kind of move around like this, I'll straighten my back, or I'll hunch over more, or I'll just kind of lean back more, or I'll lean forward more. That is a usual thing, but it's if you're actually having to stand up, get up, stretch or something, and then sit back down, that means your body is not physically comfortable with that. Moving your legs around, if you're doing me right now, where I'm sitting on my bed, and, just having to move your legs around is okay, but, it's getting up and actually going off of camera just so you can make yourself more comfortable with sitting there. Obviously, you shouldn't have filmed yet. You shouldn't have started filming. Now, if you're getting up to go get something, it's understandable. I do that. I know you people hate it, but I do that. Also, another thing is, another way to help prepare, I'm rambling on, I am sorry. Another way to help prepare is to kind of, is to breathe and sort of relax yourself to where you can just kind of let it flow. Let the energies flow, man. Sorry, hippie talk. Okay, so on to my third question, I think that's, yeah, third question. Okay, how do you handle constructive criticism from people who don't watch your videos, but have heard of your channel and of what you do on your channel? Here's the way I look at it. Constructive criticism, the way I see it is, if you don't actually watch, videos, and you kind of get a basis for it, then it's not constructive criticism of that person if all you're saying is, oh, this is the only type of video you make, well, you're a blah, 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 or whatever. It's like saying that, people who all they make is videos talking about, their beliefs. I'm sorry, my camera's on my battery right now, but I like people who talk about their beliefs a lot in videos, because, it's more of a personal thing. It helps you get to know that person better I'm looking for my charger cord right now, which I cannot find. Crap, and it's on the floor too. Okay, but yeah, like I said, it's like, that's not constructive criticism if you're sitting there judging someone and you know nothing about them, you know nothing of what they're, I'm sorry, I gotta plug this up for a second, guys. So sorry about this. There we go. Now my camera's gonna be weird, because I gotta pull this. I'm gonna go around here. So what we're going to do, put you right there, I hope. Or not. Alright guys, look at that lovely, lovely view for a second. Pull this thing up here. There we go. Okay, you guys, I should be able to fix this situation now. Or not. Why are you doing this? There we go. Okay, guys. Oh, God, why isn't this staying up now? It stayed up when I started filming. Oh, that is why. Maybe if I put that more like that. I am so sorry, guys. My camera is being ridiculous now. It's because the stupid charger's on it. Wait, now I have to actually hold it like that, I think. Why won't you stay up now? Sorry, guys. Can you give me a minute? Get over there. And stay. Don't know. Man, I'm gonna rage quit this camera right now, guys. Okay, I fixed it. It's not the best angle that I wanted it to be. There we go, I think. I fixed it somewhat. Let me do this out of the way. Alright, guys. But yeah, like I said, as far as, like, constructive criticism and whatnot, you know, it's not really constructive if they can't take anything from it, because you know nothing of what you're talking about. All it is judging someone. Like, someone who talks about their personal beliefs in every video, you know, let's say someone who hasn't seen their video, like, someone who hasn't seen their videos might say, oh, you talk about your religious beliefs, oh, you know, you're a religion freak or whatever, and they judge them on that, and I don't feel that that is right. Like, I mean, I know I've heard once or twice already, that because my videos are more of a, you know, just giving you an insight on my life all of the time, an insight on, you know, just very deep stuff, and, you know, people have called me a fake. People have called me a scam artist, which, I mean, the fact that they think I'm an artist, I don't know, since when has scamming become an art? I don't know. That's genuinely concerning. I can't speak. You know, it's like, people who haven't watched my videos judge me saying, oh, you know, I heard you're the one who has the anti-this, anti-that, and then people call me an anti-whatever. It's like how I kind of talk about how society bothers me, and how just things in general in society annoy me and drive me mad. I was called the other day, I was checking my emails, I actually reported the person because they had a Gmail thing, so I reported them to Google, and I don't know, did I save the email? No, I did not. Sorry, guys. I wish I would have. That would have been great. But I was called an anti-society individual because I am against a lot of things in society. I'm not against society itself. I'm just against people in society's decisions. Like, one thing that does bother me is, in society, it used to be, bullying has gotten a lot better, and so has a lot of other things. But now it is judging people on their, I want to say, their views, and judging people on their beliefs. That's actually what I've been, messaged about a lot, is that, these kids are getting, picked on or made fun of for their beliefs and their views. I think it's getting dark, kind of. I don't think that really helps too much. But, on their beliefs and their views, and is it just me or is that camera messed up? Hang on. I don't know. I don't know why we're having a light issue. I don't know. But, and that's what kind of, is it just my camera making that weird? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, if it is. But that's what really bothers me, is that kids are actually getting picked on for this. And it's not right. Like, that bothers me because, I'm not one to judge, and if someone's Jewish, I say, you know what, go believe whatever you believe. It's like, I honestly could care less what, the other guy's beliefs are. That's his opinion, that's his or her, I should say, that's their opinion, that's their beliefs, and as humans, we're all allowed to have our own opinions and beliefs, and what we think is humanly right, and not only is it with the religion thing, but it's also with, like, your political views. Like, there are people actually getting seriously hurt. Like, this is another reason why I hate politics. Like, people have asked me, people will try to talk to me about politics, and they'll ask me, what's my view on politics? I'm like, I could care less. Like, I don't like politics, and I don't care about politics. Because honestly, as a human being, I am just trying to live my life and survive. And the more and more I see what people are doing to each other because of their political, views and things, kind of makes me excited for the zombie apocalypse, honestly. Because the way people treat each other, it's like, yeah. And then come the zombie apocalypse, we're all going to be buddying up with the first big black guy or whatever, It's like, yeah. Going to be buddying up with the guy that we, we're being racist to and rude to because he's a very large person, I happen to like big black guys. I think they are very safe. Honestly, and I don't get me wrong, a little skimpy white boy can be safe too, but, who would you choose? Big guy that can fight, little skimpy guy that's gonna end up getting eaten? I think I'd feel safer with the big guy, because, I mean, he's big, he can make his way. You go, big guys. Big guys who are intimidating. Anyway, aside from that, it's like, I've heard of people getting seriously injured just because of their political views. That bothers me. Is it just me or is the camera dark? Maybe I need to, like, scoot up a little bit or scoot this back. I don't know, but, yeah, and it's absolutely ridiculous that we could hurt each other over something as stupid as that. And it's like, that is another reason why I have little to no faith that, we're gonna, as a species, last much longer. I mean, I'm not saying the end of the world or whatever. I'm just saying that if the zombie apocalypse does not kill us all, you know what will? Humanity's general stupidity. And I'm not I'm not being racist when I say this. Yes, white people tend to be very dumb about things. But as a species and as a general organism with many living organisms in them, I don't see us surviving too many more things, you know. Hey, that looked cool with the white. I'm entertained. Anyway, so you know, that's kind of my... Did I break my camera? I hope I did not. I better not have. Anyway, so that's just kind of my view on it, is that I don't see us going very far, you know. So there you go. That's how I deal with constructive criticism. I drag it on for a... Good God, the is almost a half hour long. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and answer 2 more questions that are kind of the same. They're the same in a bit. They're easy ones. Okay, well, this one, oh, okay. Sorry, the spelling was weird for a second. My brain had to go, Thor. But, how do you handle getting told you won't make it? And the other question is, how do you handle getting told that you're not as special as people make you out to be? Well, they both kind of run on the lines of constructive criticism, but I think this is coming from the standpoint of people who watch my videos. When I get told that, I just think of the Escape the Fate song, which is, I'll pull it up actually, yeah, okay, I won't pull it up right now, but it says, don't tell me I won't succeed because it lights the fire underneath of me, which means is the more you tell me that I'm not gonna make it, that I'm not gonna be able to do what I want in life, the more I'm gonna strive to do it. And that's what everybody should do. That's some great advice right there, is the more they tell you you can't, show them the more you can. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be the message of this video, is let the negativity raise your positivity. Just let it. Take all of that negative garbage and suck it in like a vacuum. Put it into a purifier, like those water purifier things that you can buy for your sinks, which is random, but you know, just do that. Filter them, find the good in them, because there's positive in the negative all the time. Take that and make it into a delicious, delicious treat that lights the fire underneath of you, that causes you to go on, you know, to carry on, to become who you want to be and do what you want to do all of the time. My eye is itchy, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's the message of this video. I'm sorry it's like half an hour long. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm glad that I got to answer your questions, along with hopefully help and inspire you guys, because that's what I really want to do with my channel, is I want to help and inspire those who really need it, and I want to help encourage the great minds of tomorrow today. God, I could be a salesperson. Alright guys, I'll see you later.